Welcome back to another episode of EDC with me, and today I would like to talk about, well, kind of two things. First impressions video on the Finhawk, which I just received a day ago, and an update on my Helicon Tex Bushcraft Fanny pack. I don't know if that's a thing. It's like a quick fanny grab and go for the woods is kind of my thought process, so you're not always having to carry a big backpack with you. So let's jump right into it. I'll start off by talking about the Finhawk and why it's being paired with the fanny pack in this conversation, in this video. So like I said, just received this guy yesterday, so pretty new to me yet. It's a cold steel product. Real quick, blade length 4 inches, overall 8.5 inches, weight 3.5, so it's nice and light. So the overall length and the weight is a reason why it's paired with this bag. You'll see in a second. Thickness on the blade 2.7 millimeters, so it's rather thin. Handle 4.5 inches. That's right in the sweet spot for me. It's a stainless. It's a 4116 stainless, which is a German cryo steel. I think it says it on here somewhere. Basically, it's, from what I understand, it's very similar to like a Swiss Army knife type German steel. It's supposed to be pretty nice. So far, I will tell you that it is sharp. Like most cold steel products, it is very sharp. So I'm very happy with that. We'll see how it holds up in the long run. So here's the pack. Now, what I found is I'll usually have some type of belt knife on me, but what I was looking to do was just have a knife in here, and that's where the fin comes in. And you can see, normally this is meant to be for your belt if you elected to take the strap off here. But instead I have put the fin in here. And I think the idea is I can leave it in here if I want to be discreet. So if people think I just have a fanny pack, that's fine. Or I can pull it out and I can actually wear this on the belt. Believe it or not, the fanny pack's almost more comfortable with it inside here. So here's the knife. We'll start here. It's got a Secure-X sheath. It's got a built-in kind of plastic over-molded clip here. This actually works pretty well. I'm not sure if this looks to be some type of dangler or mount system where it'll slide in and hook. I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure. It sticks in there pretty well. The retention is quite high. Can probably modify that. I'm really not worried about it. This handle is, there's some type of plastic with like a rubber overlay. I think it's Kraton. This grip in this pattern, it might be hard to see on camera. They've done an excellent job with this. It's got a 4.5 inch handle, kind of curves back and curves up here, which is nice because it really locks you in. And then the other nice thing they did is they added this thumb ramp on the back here, which I didn't know until I got it, and then I looked into it. That's pretty clever. It's very, very comfortable and lightweight. Here's the blade here, cold steel, 4116 stainless, made in Taiwan. Again, I believe it's a German steel, but made in Taiwan. There's the show side. It's got a 90 degree, which is great. I've got some ferrocerium rods in here. It's got, like I mentioned, it's pretty thin, but this thing cuts like crazy. It's got that Scandi grind, and it is a true Scandi grind. I wasn't sure if it was going to be beveled at the end or not. This is my second Scandi grind knife, and I'm realizing how much blade geometry makes a difference. I've always known blade tip geometry makes a difference, but between like saber, hollow, flat, and then the Scandi, I gotta say the Scandi grind feels like the sharpest out of all of them. I know that doesn't maybe make any sense, but it just bites into whatever it's cutting. Now, I will tell you, I have not had to resharpen either of my Scandi ground knives, so I don't know what that looks like in the long run, but it seems like it should be pretty straightforward, so we'll find out. So yeah, kind of a first impressions on the Finhawk. So far, I'm very happy. It's exactly what I was looking for in regards to something that'll go in my pack here. And then on to the pack itself. I did a review already on kind of the inside pockets and everything, so I'm not really going to go over that again. I think the best thing I could do is just go over what I'm carrying in this one currently. I mentioned earlier it's kind of like a grab-and-go Bushcraft type fanny pack. That's my idea in my head, so you don't always want to have to, if you're just going to go for a walk in the woods, this is what I would bring, opposed to a full-on backpack, right? That doesn't make any sense. I've got some sunscreen. I've got an O light in here, 150 lumens, I believe. I've got some fire starter in here. I've got two flashlights, extra batteries, plus that headlamp, so I think I got light covered. I've got some paracord. I've got the Skeletool multi-tool here. I've got a Zippo ferrocerium rod with striker built in. And then I've actually got a palm mace. This is personal protection and potentially animal protection against animals. In the front pocket here, it's really just a bunch of Band-Aids, gauze, some medicine, some alcohol wipes, hand sanitizer if I didn't already say that. Salt and pepper in there too, never know. There is a back pocket here which is still empty. Like I mentioned, I've got extra batteries here, and I've got extra cotton in there too for fire starting material if need be. So pretty basic at the moment, but it also kind of pulls a lot of, you can do a lot with a small pack like this, and that's kind of my challenge. So I have not heard of anyone really creating a bushcraft specific fanny pack. Maybe there's some hiking fanny packs out there. That would make sense to me. So I'd be curious in the comments, or if anyone comes across this video, if you yourself are working on a fanny pack, if you could post updates or any comments, any recommendations, that would be great. I'm feeling pretty good about the fanny pack thus far. We'll see its project in development. This company is great. Love their product. And yeah, that's my update video. Thanks for watching.